My name is Melissa Mohamed Dufie Boateng, founder and CEO of the Ghanaian women's fashion brand Dufie Boateng Official. It was founded in the year 2018. We are about 3 years down the line, and it's been a great journey so far. I studied fashion in Radford University. I did a degree program there. And initially, fashion was kind of like a hobby. I was still trying to find my feet, and I thought there was just so much that I had to study, that I had to find out before moving into the professional scene. But when I put my graduate's work up on the internet, the feedback was amazing. And then there were people who were actually trying to purchase the pieces. And I was like, okay, maybe I could. So I started with my friends, did few things for them. And then, yes, it really turned into a business after that. So it's been great. It's been a long time coming. I started fashion as long as I can remember. But at the age of 9, I knew that this was it for me, because it was like every time there was a project, they'll say, draw stick figures. Melissa will come with stick figures with hips. And if you say, draw a woman going to the market, she's going to draw a beautifully dressed woman going to the market. And so it was like that for me. Every time somebody would say, oh, can you draw this for me? Can you draw this for me? I took it all the way to junior high school, did it in senior high school, uni. I was designing people's graduation clothes and things like that. And so by the time I got to uni, I understood that this is exactly what I wanted to do. And I pursued it, and it's been a beautiful journey so far. I would say that life before becoming a fashion designer was me just living. I didn't really have much that I was looking up to. Obviously, everybody feels like, oh, in the future I want to do this, and in the future I want to do that. But for me, when I started working professionally, I have so many goals, so many ambitions. I'm just always looking for more, looking for better. And so right now, I live my life more purposefully, always trying to find the next big thing. How can I push myself? How can I push the brand? How can we be global? People don't really understand the value of fashion for what it is. But I would say that in these recent years, people are starting to understand better. People are understanding that this is a brand that we are investing into. This is someone who has studied 4 years of fashion, is doing international things. I think this is something I want to support. And so with that mindset, we are just moving forward. And I think that fashion in Africa is becoming big. The world is starting to accept us. I did a show back in 2020 in San Francisco, and literally everywhere you pass, once you say that, oh, I'm a designer, people will be like, can I have a picture with you? It was quite surprising. I didn't understand how people could value us so much. But yeah, that's how it is. The rest of the world sees designers for who they are and the skills that they have.
On a Comet. Donc, ma patronne s'appelle Madame Boateng Dufie. Je travaille chez elle. Mon nom c'est Fofana Seydou. C'est un jeune Ivoirien. Ce que je travaille avec ma patronne n'a pas de problème. C'est que si elle n'est pas mal, elle est gentille quand même. Pour moi aussi, je n'ai pas de problème avec elle. Donc, on travaille tranquillement, on fait toutes les choses normales. C'est que moi, son travail, j'aime quand même. Parce qu'il y a le respect dedans, il y a tout dedans. Donc, à travers de ça, que bon, toutes les choses, c'est le respect. Quand tu respectes ton travail, d'abord, il faut respecter la personne. Donc, on n'a pas de problème avec elle. On fait tout normalement. C'est qu'elle est gentille. Elle est simple, comme moi ici aussi simple. Bon, on arrive à se comprendre malgré la langue me fatigue un peu, mais on arrive à se comprendre dessus, comme je travaille, comme elle veut.
Say that there is a platform that connects us together. There are so many people that are trying to connect fashion designers as a whole. There are some people who move back to Africa, back to Ghana, to put Ghanaian designers on the map. Like, they come here to explore Ghanaian fashion and see the story they can take to the rest of the world. The goal is to make Dufie Boateng a significant brand. So much so that if you put Dufie Boateng on a car, it will sell because it's Dufie Boateng. If you put it on a towel, it will sell because it's Dufie Boateng. On a candle, So eventually, we'll just move into that. The next few years, we should be on the world's biggest stages, and more people know about the brand. We are selling in the big department stores around the world. all over Africa. At least we should have established our name in Africa. So that's definitely the goal. I'm a dinner dates kind of girl. I would do dinner. I like to explore places around Accra, out of town. I love beaches. I love the poolside. And as an artist, I feel like when you get your inspiration most when you go out of town, you go somewhere where you just calm down and then you just unwind. Things just come to you. The journey has been tough. I mean, from sourcing fabrics to getting the materials you need, it's just a lot. Like, it's just there's so many hindrances, even transportation, even getting people to pay you what you're worth. Sometimes that can be a challenge. And so every day we just push a little harder. We just try to make a way regardless of what the circumstances or the events are, the challenges are. Some of the key people who have served as my anchor or my support system have been my family. They've been the biggest supports ever. They believed in me when I didn't. They kept pushing me when I didn't. When I didn't know how to price, when I didn't understand my value, my family definitely did. And they just kept pushing me for more. I've had friends that have supported me. And there are people in the industry that are amazing. They are amazing. They teach you the value of what you're doing. They show you where the opportunities are. And so I've just been going one day at a time with these people, and it's been amazing.
My name is Darlene Baini. I'm a mother of 4. Mami Dufie is my third. I first saw her interest in fashion design when we started looking for a school for her after completing Christian High. We went to various places. She wanted to take different courses, but before then she used to illustrate. She could do some designs. So when we went to Radford University and they told us about their designing courses, just then she was like, she wanted it. I can't say I've just picked one thing because she's been awesome. I mean, it's been a journey because she needed a lot of guidance. I can see that she's a very serious person. She knows what she wants and she's really going for it. My advice to mothers who have wards like my daughter Dufie, how to support them, how best they can support their wards to achieve their aim. It's very broad. Sometimes people think it's just financial, but it's not. In any little way that you can help your ward to achieve her goal, you have to do it. I have been very supportive, and it's been awesome. She didn't just get here. She started very little. She's been on a lot of shows, and if you are in the audience, you will see whose Mami Dufie's mother is. I'll be screaming all over. I'll be shouting, "Hey, Mami, go girl." And you know, when I post my videos, my friends will say, "I could hear your voice." That is how mothers, we are supposed to encourage our wards. So please, mothers, support your children. Support them. My dear, it didn't just come on a silver platter. It's because she chose to challenge, and she is doing extremely well.
My name is Adra Blankson. I'm Melissa's friend. Like most journeys, has been one that has had its peaks and has also had its lows. So it's not anything unheard of. I mean, we all go through challenges. Same with DBO. She has had situations where she feels like she doesn't want to do this anymore. But you know, as someone who's her friend and who's part of her support system, it's been one of my roles to constantly encourage her, you know. And of course, I'm wearing DBO as well as one of her collabs she did with Isla. Isla Woman, which is also a brand that distributes for other fashion brands. But yeah, it's been an interesting one. I mean, there's no day is the same. I mean, every day has a new story, so it's been fun.
To all designers that are out there, or young ladies who are out there who are trying to get into something and they're scared or afraid to make the next step, I would really say, I think I even started and I'm pushing harder because of people like that. I know what it feels like to feel like you're not good enough and you can really never do it to a certain extent or standard. But I would just like to encourage people to take the step, start. It's one day at a time. You make mistakes, you learn, and that's just how you grow. Your mistakes are your biggest lessons. Nobody can teach you except your experiences. So I would just urge every young woman out there to just push for more. Just start at least. If you start, you'd see the magic that you can create and you'd be surprised. I chose the challenge and now I am where I am. Every day I'm learning, I'm still pushing myself, still challenging myself to do better, to do more. And I would encourage everyone else to do that because you'd be surprised what you can reach, the levels and the heights you can reach from just pushing and from just challenging yourself. I choose to challenge.